всі колись весіли вуса помочили, молодці веселого джага.
This is about as big as concerts can get. Here in eastern Ukraine, within earshot of the front lines. Any bigger, and the crowd of soldiers could easily attract a Russian strike. On the bill tonight, an eclectic group of musicians playing guitar, folk instruments, as well as classical violin, all of them in uniform. Among them tonight is a 90s pop star.
Don't underestimate what music can do. Have a sing when you're out there. Don't worry about looking silly. The music's going to make you feel much better. When you're at war, where else can you let it all out?
An hour or two of distraction for soldiers who have no idea how many years they'll be asked to fight. That at least is the idea behind these concerts. They ask Miroslav about his call sign, Jonich, or son of John in Ukrainian. It sparks conversation about growing up in Ukraine as the son of a Nigerian father and a Russian mother. These men have just spent the best part of 2 weeks facing off against Russian troops at as close quarters as it gets. Theirs is an infantry regiment. Now they're getting some much-needed downtime to sleep, recover, and listen to some instruments they might not have come across before this war.
These guys aren't going to open up to a psychologist, especially someone who hasn't been through what they have. Soldiers are a tough audience. They're demanding. They're closed off emotionally. Trying to create a connection with them is really tough. But if they do open to you, then it's for real.
Civilian musicians, Miroslav tells us, often have a hard time with these audiences, especially the men. Give me your guitar, and I'll give you my gun, they're told. The military draft and making sure it's fair has become a hot-button issue here in Ukraine. Queues of volunteers outside recruitment offices are a thing of the past, now replaced by raids on gyms and restaurants to track down recruits.
Sometimes these soldiers get tired and frustrated, but for the most part they're focused on doing the job. I think most people here have realized that they need to pace themselves. We've got a marathon ahead of us, not a sprint.
One thing these soldiers do know for certain is that they'll be spending this Christmas away from their families, most likely in the field.
Засміялись українці, ай до бою.